everybody, and welcome to the third episode of the Lite Cast. I'm Jay, otherwise known as Jay Scott over on Twitch. Welcome back. We're back here with Henry, of course. Hi, Henry.
Hello.
Oh,
Hi.
you're here
I'm
still. What a
still here.
shame. I'm
I
still trying to
know.
find a replacement for you.
Can't get rid of me.
Yeah, I've been scrolling. I've been clicking on my keyboard on every single social media, and there's just no one to replace Henry.
Nah,
It's
I'm one
just
of a
sad.
kind.
You
Well.
keep telling yourself that, yeah. Anyway, guys, if you didn't tune into last week's episode, make sure you do that because it was a good one. We had Sandwich Pay You on the Lightcast, and it was our first special guest. We'll get into that a bit more later about our next special guest in the Lightcast. It was a very good episode, and I appreciate all your support on it. Thank you so much for that. It was a bit of a disaster, if I'm honest
Oh,
with
it
you.
was.
There was a bit of error behind the Lightcast last week. And I don't know if you guys noticed. If you did, I'm very sorry. But there was the audio. We recorded for an hour and 20 minutes, I think it was, right?
Yeah, it was a long one.
Yeah, it was a longer one. I think it went down to like 59 minutes because the audio, I don't know what happened. It just wasn't working. We've tested it now and it's all going to be good for today's episode. Thank God. I don't know what happened, but it's here. But we always had some disasters beforehand, didn't we, Henry?
Oh, yeah. Before we started.
Yeah, do you want to tell everyone like what happened? It was
Well,
funny.
Jay, not the smartest of people, was getting ready for the Lightcast, of course, because we've got to prepare. And he backs up into his shelf and knocks the Lego off the shelf everywhere, and it was just a mess across it's gone everywhere. We can't find pieces. Like the bee.
Funny. Well, me and Henry thought, also a great idea. We've got a special guest on. Why don't we do it in the same room, like on I don't know, a radio show? And if you do watch my stream, there's a bit of a shelf behind me, and because there's two chairs, I knock off the sign which the Minecraft bee is sitting on, and it just falls, and the biome thing falls, and then we fix it after having a meltdown.
And
then I do it again. I do it fucking again. I'm not even kidding you guys. I do it again. Lego everywhere. The Minecraft bee turned into a Minecraft sheep or something by the end of it, but it's fine now. It wasn't the right. What would you call them in Minecraft? I always forget what you call them. What do you call like mobs? Mobs. It wasn't the right mob.
But
yeah,
it morphed.
We've got lots to catch up on because obviously we had a special guest on the podcast last week, which means we have a lot to talk about. It's going to be good. We've got a lot to catch up on with you guys because there's been a lot happening. Okay. And I know I haven't been talking about it too much on the stream because I'm always like, I'm going to tell a story on the stream and I'm like, okay, no, we'll set that for the podcast. Oh, no, we'll set that for the podcast. Have you been up to anything nice, Henry? Have you
No.
been?
My life is boring. I've done nothing in the past days. It's been a nightmare. I've had tests. I did get a maths test back though. Very exciting.
Ooh.
I got an A star, of course. But anyway, not very important because you went to Lizzo. How's that?
I did. Oh my god, I didn't know what post-concert depression was, and I have it so badly. I can't watch when I see Lizzo on TikTok. I scroll. If I hear Lizzo, I can't play her because I get emotional just thinking about that night.
You tear up.
I turned into an animal. I think it must have been a full moon or something because I was living whatever they call it in the Levi Dofa. Is that
you
what
were
they call it in
howling.
Spain? What do they do that spinning? Living the Levi you push. You know that one?
I know the song, yeah.
What does that mean though? Because I was living that.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, I was living. I can't say it, but I was living the Levi Dofa, whatever they call it. The Levi Dofa, I was living it because honestly, my voice. Oh my god. Stop.
Was it a vibe?
It was the biggest vibe I've ever been to. I mean, I've never felt so body positive in my life. I mean, no, because she was just like, my body, my choice. Watch me twerk. Let me get on this chaise long and dance for you. Let me play my flute. Yeah, I'm a big girl. Do with it.
Fair enough.
God, but she played that flute like it was. I mean, one of the stories was it. You know the song "Truth Hurts Me." There's something more. You know when it goes.
Yeah.
You know when it goes, "I'ma hit you back in a minute."
Yeah. It's a
And
good
then
one.
when she sings it live, she gets her flute out and then she starts going minute 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 minute, and then she screams bitch. It's so funny. And then she does it again. It's just so good. She then just screams bitch. It's so good. And I was literally like, I didn't even record that because I didn't record a lot of it because I was just so living it. And I recorded some between me, my mum, and my sister who went. Hi, mum, by the way. Thanks for the coffee, by the way, mum. I appreciate it. And shout out to Mama Light. Anyway, we all recording like little bits, but I recorded the song "Everybody's Gay," and all you can hear is me screaming.
Amazing.
I sent it to the Discord and I put it on TikTok, and everyone's like, "Jay, we can just hear you shouting," because she was running over a pride flag and waving over her head, and she hit. I've never seen someone. Lizzo, if you're listening, I know you are, my love. Give me your lungs. I want your lungs.
A regular listener.
She's a regular listener. I mean, what else she got to do? Do you know what I mean? She's finished her tour. Special tour was over. She's probably waiting for the Renaissance tour. But you know, we're gonna. I'm going to that, so I'm very excited.
Going again?
No, the Renaissance tour is Beyonce.
Oh.
Get with it, Henry.
Sorry.
Anyway, what was I saying? She hit this note, and like her lungs, like she was running around and dancing, and she hit this note. Go follow me on TikTok. There's a little plug for you guys. Oh, I lost my shit. I actually stopped recording because I was like, literally, I lost my shit. She was spinning this pride flag round and round and round and round. And then she hit this note, and I was just like, oh my god! I was like, icon. I literally was like, oh my god, I lost it. And sorry, there was just so much to it. And she was making fun of the British accent. It was just so great. She's like, "Do you want some water?" And then someone in the crowd started teaching her the accent. And then, oh my god, sorry. I think she saw my jacket. So basically, she was going through the crowd, and the lights came on us. And then I was wearing like this big, like kind of like fluorescently Lacoste, shiny almost. Like I don't. It's a weird texture, but it's like kind of purple and blue. And she said, "Nice purple jacket for someone." I couldn't see anyone else with a purple jacket. I think it was me, guys. Okay.
Oh, it had to be you.
It had to be me. It had to be me.
Of course.
And I think this is just. I also like this. I think I just want to be a pop star at this point. Let's just be honest with you.
Go for it.
I think I might because also I saw. Yeah, I saw an Adele tribute act.
Oh yeah.
On Saturday, with the family, like and Ollie and stuff, and it was just great. My nan started crying because she got so emotional.
Oh.
Then everyone left.
Oh.
I mean, Adele went and everyone left, and it was just us in there, and my dad and Ollie got on the stage, and yeah, it wasn't, yeah.
Took her place.
But yeah, but she was, oh my god, when she sang One and Only, I think I was lifted to Jesus. I don't know. I was lifted somewhere, and I don't know where, but I was speechless.
It sounded
so yeah,
amazing.
I also got a photo of her, so I have met Adele. I'm not very happy with our queen, by the way, Adele. I know you're listening. I'm not very happy with you, my love.
Disgraced.
Me and Henry. I love you to pieces, and I will always love you, always with my faith. But when you said to me on TikTok the other day, and I know you posted this video, I don't care if it was a fan page or not. When you said, "Oh, I've got more dates coming in. I'm coming back." She said, "No," she just said, "I'm coming back," and then she said, "To Vegas."
To Vegas.
Oh, I've never wanted to slap Adele ever in my life, but I was. Oh,
it riled you.
She's like, "Don't worry, I'm going to record it for everyone at home."
Yeah,
I've seen the whole bloody show on TikTok. I've seen it all on TikTok. I have been looking at my bank account, and I'm trying to figure a way to get there.
We could work it out.
Any other city apart from Vegas, I would go. But Vegas, I'm not going to fucking Vegas, my love. I do not want to be. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen in Vegas. I've been to Vegas, actually, to be honest with you, when I was 7. And when I was there, Nicki Minaj there, the queen of rap.
Yeah.
And people were throwing leaflets at me and my mother.
What?
Of Nicki Minaj. And I mean, would I mind a leaflet of Adele being thrown at me? Probably not. But, it was just a bit odd.
That is a bit odd.
I mean, it's this, what's it called? The city that never sleeps. Is that Vegas?
No, I don't think that's Vegas.
Is that New York?
New York.
What's the slogan for Vegas? Probably like, get
know.
wasted, do drugs, and go to the casino and lose all your shit.
That's the one.
I mean,
That's their slogan.
I know it's the whole celebrity thing to, oh, I've got a Vegas residency. I've made it. I've made it. We know
I've
you've
made
made it. You've done 22 weeks there. You don't need to go back. Okay?
it. Yeah,
Come
no,
home,
that's
Adele.
enough.
Come home.
Come home to
They've built a
England
stadium at your home, Tottenham Stadium. Go do a couple shows there. I will be there every night.
every night.
And I'll show
Wow.
you how to roll in the deep. Because when I see these people on TikTok, they're not even really sing, to be honest.
Not even Adele fans. Not true
I
Adele.
will lose my shit.
You'd be on the stage.
I would be on the stage. If Adele doesn't let me sing, I will be. You know, like in her show, she like fires the merch cannons.
Does she?
Yep, she does.
Oh, wow.
She fires t-shirts.
I want
I
to
mean,
see
she even does magic at Vegas. Okay, I want to
Unbelievable.
go. She burns a piano. I want to go. Okay, I will be watching that. I will be. I will be watching it, obviously, but
Yeah.
I'm not very happy about it. And this is. I think this leads on to me wanting to be a pop star.
Yeah.
And
Quite well,
something I
actually.
discovered this week. Do you want to know something I discovered this week?
What did you discover this week?
The most popular person in the whole world of like music, like ever like streamed wise, is. Do you know who it is? Take a guess. Take a guess.
Adele. Should
Sadly,
be.
not.
Should be Adele.
It is The Weeknd. You know The Weeknd?
Yeah, I know it, but like, really?
Yeah, he has 110 million listeners a month
That's
on Spotify.
honestly,
To put
I
that in
don't even listen
comparison,
to him that much.
I don't know. I guess a lot of his songs are like very well known.
That's true.
He does a lot of collabs with people as well, like Ariana Grande and stuff like that. So,
Yeah,
but like, I think even Beyonce is like 55 million. So he has double Beyonce.
that's not enough.
That's not enough. I mean, I think half her streams are probably me, to be honest,
Of
because
course.
they won't break my soul. Do you know what I mean? But I think I've discovered that I might become someone like The Weeknd. To be honest, I'm gonna be
Oh
honest with
yeah,
you.
you can
Do you
beat
know what my
him.
name would be? Do you know what my
You
name
can
would
beat.
be?
I don't know.
I thought about this a lot. I
Have you
seriously have. I've been tossing and turning in the night thinking about this.
really? You've been thinking about it quite a lot.
It's a really original name as well. Do you want to know what it
Is
is?
it? Yeah, go on.
The Week.
That's
'Cause
good.
everyone loves The Week, don't they? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, everyone. Yeah, they much prefer the week than the weekend.
Yeah, I've also got some original song names. I want you to let me know what you think.
Oh yeah. Shoot.
So you know this, blinding lights.
Yeah.
It's not it, is it? You want visible lights.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
That's
Who
my
wants
main
to be
tune.
blinded? Like,
Yeah, exactly. Visible lights, exactly. Because no one wants to be blinded by the lights.
everyone wants to see the lights and admire the lights.
And also, I don't really like the lyric, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. That's a bit weird.
That is a bit weird.
I'd
Bit
change it to say,
desperate.
I can't sleep until I see
Adele.
Adele. Yeah. Another
Yeah,
song, I can't feel my face.
I
You
don't know
need to
that
feel
one.
your face. That's a bit weird. What about your toes? I can't feel my toes. No one wants to feel their toes, do they?
Ooh, I
Unless
mean,
your name is, I don't know.
some people do, probably.
Yeah, some people do. Some people, I'm not going to accuse people of touching toes, but
Sandwich.
if you are. The allegations! Did you just. Sandwich is probably riding their bike right now, and you just said they touch toes, guys. I do not condemn that. Henry, I think you should apologise right now.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry. It was a joke.
Scandalism. Scandalism. It was a joke.
Joke,
It
joke.
was a joke.
Just
How rude.
because they were on the last
Yeah,
podcast.
just
I
because it was the
thought,
last podcast, and I think it's now a tradition that everyone that comes on the podcast is going to get roasted the next episode.
yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, and also I've also got another song name.
Oh, yeah?
Die for You.
Die for you.
Yeah,
No.
no, that's his song name. Why would you
Yeah,
die for someone? You'd live for them,
exactly.
wouldn't you? Live for you.
Live for you. Wow, these are really original.
And it wouldn't. And also, he just released "Live Die for You" featuring Ariana Grande. I would release "Live for You" featuring Ariana Grenade.
Oh, yeah.
That would be
Totally.
explosive. Do you know what I mean? Another one, Starboy. Why do you want to be a
Starboy.
Starboy? You want to be
I
back on
know.
Earth, don't you? Earth boy.
Earth Boy. You know,
That's more
just a
realistic, isn't
casual,
it? You don't want to get people's hopes up about not being.
mm,
Oh,
a
that's the only
casual
ones the weekend.
person, you know? You got to be casual. You don't
Yeah,
want to
like you
be
just want to
a
blend in,
star.
you know? Why do you want to be a star boy? That sounds a bit too like, look at me, I'm a star boy. Like, pick me, he's a pick me.
Oh, yeah.
He's a pick me
Honestly.
person the
The
weekend.
weekend is just a pick me.
Yeah, he's
person.
a pick me. He's a very much just an attention seeker. I mean, he can't even have an original name. He just calls himself The Weeknd.
I know, like, come up with something like J Light. Come on.
Yeah, J Light. And he at least I spelt light differently. LIT. That is cool.
So unique.
Even an underscore in the Twitch name. Do you know what I mean?
Ooh.
Another thing I wanted to talk about with you, Henry.
Oh yeah.
I've been at work today actually, so I'm actually surprised I have any energy. Coffee is the main reason. But Henry,
Oh yeah. Gotta have
you were
that.
talked about in the first episode. You wanting a job. We actually went
Mm.
through some jobs, didn't we, actually?
We
And
did.
you've actually landed at my fucking workplace.
Of course. Well, where else is better? You know.
Exactly. I know I work there, so the reputation is very high. But you're going for an interview, aren't you? Tomorrow,
Yeah.
to be exact,
Tomorrow.
while we're recording this.
It's very exciting. Slightly nervous. I think I'm ready though. With your recommendation,
Yeah, I
I've
have
got it.
recommended you to somebody.
Yeah.
God's sake. Should we actually? I might actually train you for this interview right now.
Are you?
What we should do is we should do like some role play.
Oh, okay.
That sounds a bit weird, but I should be the manager, and you can be
Yeah.
yourself.
hmm
So I'm coming down to. I mean, where do you go first, Henry? You need to know where you're going first.
I enter and I go to
enter.
the customer service desk to the left.
Yes,
I
just
know
to
that.
clarify, I work in a supermarket, so we're at a supermarket right now.
And I'm like, hi, I'm here for a job interview. And then they'll be like, okay, cool.
Yeah, then the person
Perfect.
goes, ring a ring a ring, Jay, come down to customer service.
Oh, yeah.
Someone's waiting for you. I'll come, dun 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 dun, running down. Hi, Henry. What do you do
Hi.
next?
I say, hello, thanks for having me. You know, give you a handshake.
Don't touch my hands. That is really weird.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go use hand sanitizer now. You rodent. Come upstairs and I'll take you to the training room where we do
There's
the
an
interview.
upstairs. Really?
This is an upstairs.
So much I've learned. I thought it
There's
could
a
just be
the upstairs is massive. Anyway.
thought it could be in like one of the aisles, you know, next to the
No.
chicken.
Yeah, the staff room is down the confectionery aisle.
Exactly.
Okay. So I sit you down.
Yeah.
What do you do before you sit down?
I stand up and say, no seat for me. I need to present myself. And then I do a spin. You know, show confidence.
The chairs don't spin, so how would you be spinning on the chair?
Standing up, you know, and then spin round to show myself off.
I thought you were going to pull the chair up for me and sit me down.
Oh, I could do that. I could run round the desk, pull your chair out, have a seat. You know?
Okay, and then my first question for you, Henry, is what would you do in a situation where, you know, the store is under siege?
Under siege? Oh, okay. Well, I'd grab some customers, of course. Maybe the elderly, because, you know, gonna die soon anyway. So, you know, and board the windows and doors with the elderly, because they're also slow. So if they're leaving, then, you know, the siegers are slowed down by the old people, you know, whilst everyone else is getting ready with like onions and rotten fruit and stuff, ready, hiding behind the shelves. And then as soon as they break through the old people, launch it, you know, whole attack.
Wow, you've been taking notes from my work style, I can tell. I mean, if I think that's the interview over, to be honest. I think you just passed instantly.
Got the job.
Don't ask me any other questions. And how would you leave the interview?
With style, of course. I'd do a spin.
Bit of a
finger slap. Not finger slap. What's it called? Finger clip? Clap? No, what's it called? Snap. Finger snap. You know? Like that. And then spin. Push my coat over my shoulder and then strut out.
Maybe play a song.
Slam the door.
Maybe play a song.
Oh, yeah. Get my speaker out. Play. I don't know.
You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. No.
Yeah. That's the one. That works well.
Yeah, perfect. I mean, talking about work, actually, I did actually deal with a Karen on the weekend. I'm going to nickname her Fruity Karen. Not because she is homosexual, but I'm just going to call her Fruit Karen because we were in the fruit aisle at the time.
Oh, okay.
And I was working on like the produce area.
Mm.
Anyway, so here comes Jay, looking very sexy, pulling out his not pulling out his strawberries. I mean, they're getting them off, whatever they want all the time. It doesn't really matter. I was pulling them along, getting them ready to go out. And actually, no, I think at the time I had some bananas, which is kind of opposite, like the strawberries, the grapes area. And with bananas at supermarkets, you have to fill them up every hour because people are
Love
rodents. They
bananas.
scoff them up. I leave them for 20 minutes, they're gone. And let me just be honest, there's like half an aisle of bananas and they just go. They just
Who
go.
doesn't like bananas?
Not me.
You
It's
don't
all the
like bananas?
children. They take
Honestly.
loads of them.
They take loads of
Disgraceful, actually, because I display them so nicely and they come over like apes
all the students. They just come over.
entering a zoo.
Of course.
Literally, it's like working in a zoo when you go produce. Anyway, this fruity Karen, she is a menace. Let me just describe you to her. Ready? I think she had Crocs on. She had
Crocs.
3/4 length trousers.
Great.
She wasn't the smallest of ladies, let's just be honest with you. She was about 72, I reckon. She had purple hair. But the grey was
Wow.
showing, my love. Let me just be honest. If you listen to this, the grey was coming through. You can't hide the purple. And she went over to buy some grapes, didn't she? Because she wanted some grapes. I don't know what she wanted them for. Probably to shove up her ass, to be honest. She looked like that sort of person. Anyway, let's just be honest with you. She was going over to buy some grapes, right? And she doesn't know how produce works because basically, at this moment in time, there's very bad weather across the UK as well as there's just shortage of everything. So we don't have a lot going out. So basically in the pallets, we have these signs saying, due to bad weather, we're low on stock of this item at the minute. So that's kind of all around produce at the minute because it's just mental. There's barely there was no oranges on the weekend. There was no nothing. So basically, what happens is that she doesn't read any of these signs. She's I don't know if she's blind or just
Illiterate.
illiterate. Maybe she's reading a different language. I don't know. Anyway, she doesn't see any of these signs and she goes to get some grapes. She then sees the price of the grapes and thinks they're on sale. Basically, in produce, is that if you have none of the item, right? You know, items have dates on them in produce. So if you don't sell them, they go to waste. And the thing about our supermarkets is that we don't like waste. Most supermarkets don't like waste because they lose money. So we have lots of grapes that need to be sold by like the next 2 days. So instead of like having loads of empty shelves of where the plums and stuff go, we put the grapes out, but until the plums come back in stock, right?
Lovely.
Yeah, exactly. That's the kind of a logical thing to do.
It's smart.
They're smart. It's smart. It's intelligent. It's quite iconic. Let's just be honest with you. Anyway, so she doesn't read the ticket. She thinks they're on sale, and she's like, but then actually, I think she finally realised. She finally realised that she was reading them on the ticket. She's like, she went over to me. She was like, "Excuse me, I need to put this out to you." And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, my happy self. I was like, "Yeah, sure. What do you want?" She was like, "This ticket." No, sorry. She was like, "These grapes are in the wrong section. They're meant to be over here. I have just come over here and read this plum sign, and it says they're £1.30 when they're actually £2.20." And I was like, "Yes, ma'am." So basically, how produce about explain to her, blah blah blah. They go there because there's no plums, at the moment. And she's like, "Well, you should change the ticket then." It's like, "Ma'am, we're not going to change the ticket for a day. Do you know how long that takes? You don't just change you don't change the stuff around like that. It's just a temporary thing." She's like, "I've worked retail myself. I know how it works."
Oh
and
my!
And I was like, I wanted to say to her, to be honest, what I was thinking was like, if you worked retail, you would know you were being an utter bitch right now, Fruity Karen. Anyway, she was like, "This is just unacceptable." She's like, "How would someone not know they were on sale?" It's like, well, ma'am, the thing is, they're right next to them. You can just read the price, and you can know then. She's like, ugh. And then she picked up some blueberries, and she dropped them. I don't know if she did it on purpose or not. And then she went, "Oh my God, this is a tripping hazard." And I was like, "Ma'am, I know it is because you just dropped them." So I do a very high IQ play. I scoop up the blueberries into a pile and I put a box over them so people don't trip over them because I'm not going to go run off from them. I then go to get the cleaner. Then Dean comes in, the great manager like he is, and he cleans them up for me anyway. So because I was helping the Fruity Karen with whatever she was doing with the grapes still. I was still having a massive argument with her. I've gone for years about that. And then she goes over to the strawberries. She's like, "There's no price on these." It's like, yeah, man, because we're replenishing them right now. They're, we're kind of working it. That's why there's stuff here. And then she was like, "Can you scan it for me?" I was like, "Well, no, scan them." She's like, "Then go get one." I was like, "Okay, I was gonna go do that anyway." And I was like, and then I went over. I went, okay, I went to go scan them. She came back, and then I scanned them for her. She's like, £2.20. And I was like, "Yeah, that's how much strawberries are." There's like a cost of living crisis. Because at this point, I was like, "I'm gonna send this bitch down to the sewer where she belongs." Because to be honest, I don't
Sounds
know
like
what
a nightmare.
she was just being so annoying. And I
Mm.
was like, there's a cost of living crisis. There's low stock of these, and also strawberries are expensive anyway. And also you're buying the bigger packets. And there's like, ma'am, if you're buying the higher quality ones and the bigger packet, there's a smaller packet there you can buy for, which is like, you know what these ones? I was like, Jesus Christ, you Thanos hair looking bitch. And then she bought them and then she stumbled off and never saw her again.
Oh,
So until
lovely.
next time, through to Karen, I'm coming after you.
Jeez.
So yeah,
Maybe
I've made
regretting
enemies.
me applying now. Maybe
It's
I'll
funny though.
withdraw.
It makes it entertaining. It really does. It's really funny.
Yeah.
How would you deal with that situation, Henry?
Slap her. Say, grab up. Let me do my job.
Grow up. She was a bit of an oldie, bless her. Yeah. So
Stop bothering me.
I, I mean, it just made me laugh because she was like, "I've worked retail." I was like,
Yeah.
"Well, my love, if you worked retail, you would know what an utter bitch you were being right now, wouldn't you?" So it just makes me laugh, these things. And I think this goes back to people in life. They just think the whole world revolves around them. Is it the biggest issue that we're trying to reduce waste? If you worked in retail, you would have known that, wouldn't you? I don't know what retail she worked in. Jesus Christ, she probably worked at like Primark or something. I don't know the fuck she's worked. Honestly, it just riles me. It just really annoys me. It's just like it's even people that just have such outdated views in life. Honestly, is it really that big of an issue? Just grow up.
It's
Honestly,
rather stressful.
it's rather stressful. It really pisses me off. It's really it does annoy me. Honestly, I just hate it. I hate it so much, and I'm very passionate about this. I speak about it on stream. It's like, how the hell is if someone is doing something that is not harming you, why are you so mad about it?
Yeah, like it's not their problem if it's not affecting them. Just
It's
leave it.
like, oh my god, I am dating Ollie. Been dating Ollie for a year and a half now. No one's ever had a problem with it. Someone on TikTok, asked me, oh yeah, and they're like, oh that's a bit wrong. It's like, I mean, am I killing you? Am I stabbing your toes out? No. And I said this to people on TikTok. I always say to people on TikTok, they don't say anything about me, but when they say things, they're like, well, they do. They just assume things, and I'm just like, you're so insecure. Grow up. You're like, the world is not going backwards. It's like, it's just it's always, it just really riles me, and I'm not even going to talk about loads of because it actually makes me upset how that some people in this world, and I'm very grateful for the country I live in, the area I live in. I know the world is like, even since when I've born, I would even say the last 3 or 4 years from COVID, things have got a lot of a progression.
Yeah.
I think society is very complex. So I think stuff like that, it is going to take a while to change. I mean, I know it's a big change of topic, but going to like the whole LGBT side of it, I think definitely people have become a lot better with relationships. They always should be thinking because it's not affecting you, honestly.
Exactly.
But I think with the whole, especially like older generations, so the whole pronouns and changing like gender and stuff, I no issue with that with me at all. I'm like, there shouldn't be an issue with that for anyone. I think a lot of people just need to realize that that could take like people sometimes, if you've been on this planet for like 60 years, it sometimes just takes a little bit longer to get your head around that.
Mm.
But yeah, like, speaking of like my family, my nan, my nan is my biggest supporter. My nan, I think, is my favorite person in the world. Sorry, Ollie. Sorry, anyone else.
Damn.
No, obviously not my favorite person in the world, but like for my
What?
whole
Why
life,
not?
I will
Your poor
always look
nan.
up to my nan because she is just hilarious. She is so iconic. She's just like, if anyone ever hurts you, ever said anything to you, call me because I will beat them up.
I'll come for them.
And let me just bear in mind, 2 years ago, this woman was on a cane. And now, at the Adele tribute, she's got a new hip. She was dancing it. She was killing it. She
God,
was
yeah.
literally killing it. Until
God,
she got a bit emotional. Because every time this... if you do you know the song All I Ask by Adele?
yeah.
If anyone knows it. Every time it comes, she says, I want this at my funeral.
Oh.
And then she just starts melting down. And I'm like, Nan, don't make me cry. Because it gets me emotional. It just is... It's just the thing. I was like, Nan, you don't need to say it, do you? Because at the Adele tribute, we were like literally front row. So yeah, it was very emotional that night. I mean,
Great music.
that's another reason why I said this before, like about Adele. Like that's the main reason why I like Adele, was my whole family likes her as well. So somebody's be like, why do you like Adele so much? It's like, it's not just me. Okay, leave me alone. Okay,
It's a family problem.
it's a family issue. It's in my roots. Okay, it's in my veins. But yeah, just going back to that whole thing of just like, if you are listening to this podcast and you are small-minded, you have tunnel vision. I mean, I don't know why you listen to this point. I mean, listen to me. Let's be quite frank. Let's just be. I mean, if you're listening right now, turn me off. Turn off the podcast. Stare at the wall and think to yourself, what the hell are you doing in life to be so miserable, to be so stupid, to be so dumb that you're so insecure and so worried about what other people are doing? Go out there in life and live it, because you only live once. Let's be quite honest. No one knows what happens after you die, let's be quite honest as well. So just stop worrying what other people are doing. Everyone could have an opinion, okay? Does it mean you have to throw it in my face? If it's something about that, if your opinion is going to offend someone, it is rude. So don't do it. It's just like, it annoys me. It really annoys me. Sorry, that was a rant.
There's no point.
There just is no point, is there? I mean, honestly, and I will live with this until the day I die, because it just really tingles my skin. Is that the right word?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it tingles my shingles?
I don't think that's a saying.
I'm trying to think of the right word, Henry.
Gets under my skin.
It really gets under my skin. So if you are listening, piss off. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah. I mean, if you're listening to the podcast, please stay.
Viewers
If you're in the category that I just described, piss off. Thank you. I was about to say amen, but that's not. I wasn't really doing a prayer.
Amen.
I mean, it could be a prayer. If you are religious and you're listening, take some notes. You know what I mean?
Take some notes.
I mean, I'm giving you free speech. I mean, you do have to pay me a price value of 79p when you use my font to Jesus or whoever you're talking to.
We'll know.
I mean, yeah, because it's rude to copy me. Okay? It's not nice. Do you have any opinions on that, Henry?
I think you summed it up quite well.
Yeah. I always have respect for you, Henry, to be honest.
Wow, so kind.
I mean, you've never even thought twice about me.
What do you mean, thought twice?
I mean, you were never, like, rude to me. Do you never
You're a bit dodgy.
I mean, I know you did, you do beat me up every day and just say how ugly I am. I wake up in the morning, Henry says, rise and shine, you suck.
How else do you
I know Phaser's listening. Hi, Phaser. When we have sociology, I message Phaser saying, rise and shine, it's time to die because we have Kate, so let's all cry. So our sociology teacher is called Kate, and she's a legend.
Kate's a legend, yeah, exactly.
She is. I want to get her on the podcast, to be honest. I'm just very excited that we have so many fun things coming up on this podcast. I'm like, I'm not going to say anything, but there's a lot coming up. Yeah, keep it a bit of a mystery. But yeah, I've been clacking in the emails, and we've got some good guests,
Adele,
and just some fun things coming. To be fair, I like the whole thing we've got going on.
It's good. I like good structure.
Yeah, it's good structure, isn't it? I like having one episode with someone else, a bit like an interview, and then just one with us, where we can, sum up our weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah,
my week's not very interesting.
Yeah, mainly my week, because I actually have stories to tell, whereas Henry's.
You have a life.
Boring.
Yeah,
they're very boring.
I'm a good listener though.
It should just be the Lite Cast of J Light and
a listener.
daylight and nothing. And the
Rude.
voice. I'm
The
joking.
voice. That's me. I am the voice.
No, I think, no, that's not.
Mysterious.
I do talk a lot, but I think that's just, me.
Understatement, I think.
I don't think people even realise. I think people just, used to it at this point. I do
Yeah.
apologise. If you're sick of my voice, I'm not sorry.
Oh,
I've got a
damn.
lot to say, haven't I?
Yeah.
If you've made it this far, you must find it entertaining, to be honest, so. Henry, do you have
Oh,
a would you rather question?
yes, it is time. It is
Ooh,
time
I'm
for
excited! I love this
another
part of the episode.
debate. Oh,
Everyone
okay.
loves this part. I'm very excited, Henry.
Really?
Let's get a
Is
little
it
bit of
my
music going.
favourite? I think.
I love the little music that goes. It's like, yeah, it's very cool.
Okay.
Give it to us, Henry.
Have a bit of music. Would you rather be stranded on a desert island? I'm guessing a very nice desert island.
Ooh.
Or live in a bustling city you could never leave. So very busy, very noisy, but full of life.
Ooh.
Multiple ways to think about it.
Is this for the rest of your life?
Yeah. You can never leave either of them.
Okay, so it's would you rather be stranded on a desert island, right? For the
Yeah.
rest of your life, or in a bustling city?
Yeah.
That's very difficult.
I think no, but like what's there to do on a desert island? It's just sand, some seawater.
Yeah, but I mean, bustling, the word bustling,
Yeah, but
bustling,
hide
it
in a
just
box.
sounds like I'm never going to get any peace and quiet. So, I don't know.
Put your AirPods in, blast out some Adele, set fire to the rain, as it's raining.
Noise cancelling headphones for the rest of your life.
Exactly. See?
I
Simple.
don't know. I think it depends if like this deserted island has like a mansion and you're with someone. I mean, you're going to be with someone, aren't you? You're not going to be by yourself.
Who would you bring onto the desert
Oh,
island? You could bring
oh,
2 people.
I have to bring Ollie.
Ah, you have to.
I just don't think I'd. No, I'd have to bring Ollie.
hmm
He's just entertaining, to be honest. It's quite funny to listen to. Joking. No, I'd bring Ollie, and
Funny
I'd
to look
probably,
at as well.
and I'd probably. You stand there. And I'd probably bring. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's a difficult one. Who would you bring?
I would
Well, I
bring
think.
someone famous, of course. Oh no, maybe my sister. You know,
Why don't you bring your
which is funny.
sisters?
No, one of my sisters, and then
Which
you, of
one?
course, because we've got to carry on this podcast on the desert
True. Ollie and Henry, there you go.
island.
Sorry, Mum. I know you're listening. I'm really sorry. Please still make my breakfast in the morning. I'm very lazy. I'm joking. Joking. Mum, I would bring you if there was a third person, but then I'd have to bring Dad. Then I'd have to bring the dogs. Then I'd have to probably bring Nan. Then I'd have to bring
Yeah.
Grandma. Then I'd have to bring
Oh,
both the grandparents,
too many.
And then by you know it would be Disneyland outside and there'd be a queue.
The desert island will be too crowded.
Yeah, and then what happens to Ollie's family? Because Ollie probably want to see his mum at some point.
Nah.
Unless there's like a cruise ship that goes back and forth and you can like replace the people from time to time. So you have like 2 main people that stay.
Oh, yeah.
And then you're like, you come around for a day,
To
flip
film a
off.
podcast.
You that'd be great. Just like one after the other. So I think my answer would probably be deserted island if I was bringing people. Bustling city, yes, it'd be fun. There's so much to do. But
Yeah.
for my whole life,
much
I would probably be like, can you just be quiet at this point? I
Want
just
a bit
don't.
of a change.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
I
deserted
think
island, would you get a change? It would be.
no.
You'd probably be very bored.
Probably
But
go insane.
if you had like access to stuff, I would rather be a bit more bored than be stuck in a place where you'll never get peace and quiet. And like when you're older as well, you're gonna want a peace and quiet. You don't want someone next door listening to, I don't know, Manskin the whole time. You know Manskin?
No. What is
The
it?
people The people that were on Eurovision the other time, and they sing that song. It's like, "I wanna be your slave. I wanna
Oh,
be your."
yeah.
I mean, they're not. They're quiet. They're not very quiet people.
Mm.
So
No,
if
not
you have them
really.
living next door to you,
Yeah.
mm,
Move.
yeah, move, move next door.
Just buy the whole building.
Flip off. Yeah, I don't know.
Solutions. See?
I mean, I guess the bustling city is like New York. I mean, there's so much to do in New York, right? Like,
Yeah.
you're a New Yorker. You're a
Oh,
New
I'd
Yorker.
love to live in New York.
I would, but I don't know. Also, I wouldn't.
You'd prefer a desert island.
Mm, yeah, I feel like a lot of people come to New York as well, like singers and stuff, and a lot of stuff goes on in New York. So
Yeah,
maybe.
exactly. See? And then you've got like Broadway as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guess I'm close to Vegas if I go to New York. Maybe I can see Adele.
With binoculars because you can't leave.
Taylor Swift goes to New York quite a lot. Oh yeah, I can't leave, can I? Fuck's sake!
No.
Oh, if I have access to YouTube, I can probably watch Adele when she posts that video
Oh
of
yeah,
Vegas.
live stream. Live stream it. Easy.
Live streaming it. Yeah, I would definitely would do that. I would definitely choose Deserted Island. Is that your final answer?
No. Bustling
Oh,
city.
oh, what? Wait, well, what? Please tell me how.
You're
What?
No, I've told you how, because there's so much more to do. I would go crazy, I think. You
Oh
know?
yeah, maybe.
Bustling city. But we can disagree.
Agree to disagree. Let us know what you think at home, guys. Please. I really want to know your answers. We have a
Mm.
Lightcast channel on the Discord. If you know me in real life, don't bother me. Come up to us and tell us. I want to
Don't come up
know.
to me.
Honestly, it's really interesting. I love these Would You Rather questions. And people are really liking them. I know people that send in the reviews, guys. Please send in your reviews. So they go up on the social, and it really helps. So please do if you can. A lot of people
Yeah.
saying they like them. It brings a lot of discussion in. Um,
Mm.
yeah, we want to do a lot more episodes where it's like kind of like a Would You Rather thing, and we won't say too much, but we want to do other stuff like that. So yeah, just stay tuned. To be honest, we've got a lot coming up. Especially in streaming as well. We've got a lot of stuff coming up in streaming. I know I've been doing a lot recently. I know I've been doing my Funko shop as well.
Oh yeah, how's
So
that
yeah.
going?
It's going good actually. It's really fun. I feel like I love the connection with like a new connection with my viewers where I can actually like send them orders and stuff. Like a lot of people are interested. I wouldn't say people have like placed orders yet, but a lot of people are saying, "Oh yeah, I'll get one" and stuff like that. Because I've only had it open for like a week. But
Oh yeah.
I've stuff like mystery boxes, so like you can choose a size that you want. So like I think the small one is like £15. You get like a pop, and it's like a guaranteed value, and you get loads of free stuff as well and stuff like that.
Oh, that's
And
good.
so yeah, it's just I love mystery boxes because you can order one. I've done it so you can choose a category. So if you like Disney, I'll make sure you get a Disney one.
Yeah.
Because if you don't like Marvel and you get a Marvel one, it would be annoying. So yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
would
do
be.
that, and then it's kind of fun. So if you are interested in that, guys, DM me. I know that's a bit of a plug, but guys, if you're in the UK, if you're not in the UK, it is possible to deliver to you guys. It's just a bit more expensive because of the delivery. So if you like, I'm not saying that it's not only UK because I know Sandwich wanted to order and stuff. So yeah, they're going to be ordering at some point. You can do it. It just costs I think it just costs a bit more money. But if you want to register about that, please just let me know.
Yep.
Yeah. That's happening. Streaming, we have so much fun stuff going on. Like honestly, I know I said in streaming this weekend, I know a lot of you from the stream, we want to take a whole new direction. I'm really excited for it. We're playing a lot of new games. I'm going to become a variety streamer again because I realized that my schedules, I have been playing a lot of the same game.
Yeah.
So I
True.
don't want to be, I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break from Fortnite. I'm going to be having my main game as Minecraft. So we're going to have Minecraft, but we're going to be doing a few different things. So we're going to have Minecraft Monday as usual in the JTB SMP.
Yeah.
Then we're going to have a hardcore series, but it's just me alone.
Cool.
That's going
Yeah.
to be fun to watch for you guys. That's happening on Thursday this week. And also we'll just have like some bed wars or like some mini games on the Minecraft SMP. And I want to actually announce something about Minecraft Monday next week on the stream.
Oh, really? On
Well,
stream
for the
or
stream.
podcast?
No,
Oh, yeah,
I mean on the podcast. Sorry, I'm going to announce something now. We are doing an Easter egg hunt for
Oh,
Easter. It's
I
going to be
keep
really fun. So,
forgetting.
guys, there's going to be prizes. There's going to be prizes again. So make sure you come and join us on Minecraft Monday next week. It's going to be a longer stream. There's going to be an Easter egg hunt. There'll be Easter decorations on the stream. I know I'm away next week from like Wednesday to Wednesday. Like, so that kind of week, there's going to be a lot of content, guys. I'll be talking about that towards the end of the podcast. But guys, there's going to be a lot more content, so don't feel like I'm going anywhere. I'm just away on holiday. There's going to be some fun stuff. And also we're playing some new games like Tachia, which I'm playing tomorrow on stream. Sorry when we're filming this. I hope this comes out at some point before then. But yeah, when you're listening to this, if I'm not playing Tachia, whenever you listen to this, we're playing Chia, and that's like an independent game, and it looks really fun. It looks really good. We decided to play it on stream because we showed it on stream, and everyone was like, "Oh, it looks great. Let's play it." And I also I've just been trying to vote for things. So like, if people want to see like Assassin's Creed, because I love Assassin's Creed, one of my favorite game franchises.
That's a good one.
3, people want to see.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to take like a schedule where it's like mixing games up.
Oh, that'd be great.
So yeah. We're going to have like Minecraft Monday, Siege Sunday, stuff like
Sunday.
that. Yeah, I love that. And
that is good.
And also just trying to make the streams longer. I do struggle with that, I know. But trying to make the streams longer is going to be good. And having obviously the podcast, the Funker Shop, TikTok and stuff, it's going really good. I'm really, really happy where we are right now. And we're growing so much. I mean, we're on like 615 followers at the minute. It's mad.
Oh, wow.
I'm very, very hopeful that we're going to reach 1K within the year. There's so much going on. I am so excited for what's to come. And yeah, basically that's kind of the whole thing about streaming is that I just want to play a lot more different games, and I want to play new games as well. And I actually want to complete the games as well. I struggle. I know I haven't done that on stream before. Like, I want to complete the Chia with you guys.
I know.
We might return to Hogwarts Legacy. I don't know because it's a long game. I started playing it with myself because it's a long game, and it was like. On Hogwarts Legacy, I only stream for like an hour and a half to 2 hours because people get a little bit bored of seeing it all the time, and it would take forever.
It's
because if I get like if I get stuck on something on stream, it's kind of boring for people to watch. But yeah, there's a lot coming up, and a lot coming up with the podcast as well. So yeah, make sure you're tuned in for that, guys, because it's going to be awesome. If you haven't heard already, if you're not following us on socials, our next special guest is Mr. AG, none other than Alan himself, my boss from Cryptic.
Your boss.
My boss has come on the podcast. It wasn't forced. But yeah, it's going to be awesome. He's such a fun guy. He's literally just so down to earth. It's going to be hilarious. It's going to be really, really good. It's going to be awesome. And that'll be coming out next week while I'm in Paris. Because I'm going to Paris, Henry. I'm going to Paris. I'm going to Disney. I'm going to see Mickey Mouse.
Oh, wow.
I'm so excited. Okay. I don't really know much French. But
it's fine.
I'm also rather nervous because there's a bit of a French Revolution going on right now, so I'm going there to join it.
There is actually a bit.
Yeah, so I'm going to the French Revolution, guys. If you don't hear from me, I've taken over France. I've taken it over. I'm going to change the language to, I don't know.
English.
Maybe not. But yeah, that's going to be fun. I'm very excited for that. And there's, I'm going to do like daily vlogs of Paris.
Oh, really?
And I'm going to on TikTok. So make sure you follow me on TikTok. Not on YouTube. It's not going to be like a full ass vlog.
Oh, not like 20 minutes long.
Every day. Hi, guys. But yeah, it's going to be like a daily vlog. And I'm going to be posting lots of clips on TikTok and stuff. So we're going to have like a week off Twitch. But don't panic because there's going to be a lot going on. There's going to be a podcast. It'll be releasing a bit later next week. So I'm not going to be like... Because I go on the Wednesday. We tried to release it on the Wednesday. And I'm not going to be like, I'm gone. And I'm just release podcast the next day. We want to do it like mid-time. Like on the weekend maybe. And then once I'm back from Paris, I've got a very, very big thing to announce on the podcast. Our next special guest is great. I mean, when I opened the email, guys, I lost my shit. I think I don't know what's happening. If they are listening right now to get a little bit of a glimpse of what they're entering.
Run.
I love you. I can't wait. I'm so excited. And yeah, we're working on like bringing people that like obviously like especially as we want to know people we know, but also people we don't really know either. Like we like some people that we haven't even really spoken to. So we get like me and Henry like kind of discovering someone new with you guys. It's kind of like a whole different experience.
Yeah.
And also like maybe some people like we're really close to and stuff like that. Like it's gonna be good. There's so much potential. So the more we grow, the more people that want to come on. Even the fact that like even having like maybe more than one person at the same time, like not like crazy, like maybe just 2 people. I don't know, something like that. I don't know. That's just Yeah, we're gonna have like 30 people on this podcast at the same time. So we're just gonna be like, ah! Like, no, I'm not speaking like that, but like we might have like, I don't know, like a duo or something. I don't know. I don't
A
know. But
panel.
yeah, we're gonna have Coldplay on here. We're gonna have, I don't know, just a band, a whole
Yeah.
choir.
One Direction.
We're gonna get them back together.
On our
Um,
podcast.
yeah, Michael Jackson, stuff like that. Yeah. So next week's episode, Mr. AG and himself. I am very excited. You don't want to miss it, guys. You don't want to miss it because I think the thing is with the podcast is that if you missed it, you're a bit silly, aren't you? Let's just be
Yeah,
honest. I mean,
honestly.
who would want to miss this? So yeah. I'm very excited for what's to come. I mean, even if like Henry gets the job, we can tell stories together, Henry.
Oh yeah.
You might have a
It's gonna be
story to
great.
tell.
Oh my, if only.
I actually just realised, Henry, I forgot to tell you something about Lizzo.
Oh yeah.
It's the other podcast. There was this granny there.
I
Okay,
mean,
and that's going to seem like, okay, so
congrats for
there
the
was this granny here, but she was
granny.
alone. So before we went into the
Oh.
concert, we saw her, and she was wearing this big disco cloak. She's a very skinny old lady, this big disco cloak, and we were
Yeah.
in the queue behind her to like look at the merch,
Mhm.
and she was like, "Oh, you guys here like together?" And we're like, "Yeah," and she's like, "Oh, who are you?" We were like, "Who are you?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm by myself," and then we didn't know where she was sitting, right?
Oh.
We get to our seats, la da 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 da,
Mm.
got some water, so we stay hydrated. Anyway, didn't get any merch because it was a bit pricey, but Stan Lizzo
Always
for
is.
making her merch, £80 for a jumper, but don't. I'm not annoyed. I'm not annoyed. Anyway, but the thing is we didn't know where she went, and when we got to our seats, we could see down into the pit, and there she was. She was in the pit of all the people.
Just in the pit.
She was in like I can't even believe it. I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
And I was like, oh my God. And the concert started and she was by herself.
Oh.
And you wouldn't believe what happened to her cloak. This sounds unreal, okay? I promise you this happened. It lit up red. There was
What?
red lights on it.
Oh wow.
This woman, she was like 70 something. She is an icon. And by the end of the concert, she was on someone's shoulders.
Jeez.
She was living it. And like
That's
even before the
amazing.
concert, like when Dancing Queen was all playing, like when they played music for the concert, she was loving it. She was so good. She was just such an icon. But something happened, Henry.
What happened?
So when I think it was Juice that was playing by Lizzo, the song Juice.
Yeah.
She was on this person's shoulders, and oh my God, she fell off. Because I was watching her in the corner of my eye because we could literally had like direct, and I was like, oh my God, she just fell off. I was like, so it's just like that lady just falling off. It's the lady that we saw in the queue.
Oh God.
Literally, it
Oh,
was bad.
poor her.
Yeah, it was mental.
That
It
sounds
was,
amazing though.
but she was fine. I liked it. It
Got
was the
back
best
on
thing
the
I've ever
shoulders.
seen. It really was. It was incredible. I loved it. I can't wait because I'm going. If you've heard, I don't know if I mentioned the podcast. I'm going to see Beyonce in May, in the year of my sister, and I'm seeing Harry Styles like 2 weeks after. I want to go see The Weeknd as well. I know I was joking about The Weeknd, but I don't want to go see it. And then when Taylor Swift goes on tour, the Eras tour, it better come to the UK. It looks so good right now.
Oh, it does look good, doesn't it?
I mean, she dives under the stage.
Wait, what?
If you haven't seen it, she dives under the stage. It's fake, but it's cool. Okay. And Miley Cyrus, I love her new album. I want to go see her. I'll come into a wrecking ball with her show. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm very excited for this year in general. I mean, there's so much going on. There's literally so much going on.
Good year.
I'm quite overwhelmed. I'm not stressed though. I don't understand. I'm not stressed. I've got a lot going on.
You do have a lot going on, but you reminded me with all those concerts. I'm actually going to a concert in July. I'm going to a Hosier concert.
Who? Who's that?
Who's Hosier? A lot of people know him, but I don't
like
know really explain it.
A restaurant.
Very.
I was there.
Very, very popular, I would have to say.
Where is it?
It's in London. I can't exactly. It's like Andreas Park or something. It's open air. It's going to be really cool.
Who are you going with?
So I'm excited for that. Well, won't say their name. A
I won't say the
friend.
name. Friend?
A friend.
Oh, how sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, I can't wait to hear that story when it comes
That'll be
around.
great. So yeah, looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward to a lot of things, and like I said, guys, next episode is going to be great. I can't wait for what's to come. You guys are not ready for what's to come, okay? But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I appreciate everyone joining. I appreciate you guys taking your time to be here.
Thanks for listening to us.
Thanks for listening to us talk about a bunch of rubbish. I don't know how you find this entertaining, but I really appreciate it. We love doing this podcast, and
Yeah.
I love all the support on it. Like even on Spotify, I think we had 70 downloads on our podcast last week.
70.
Which is mental.
That is mental.
Because we just came out of nowhere. I know we have a bit
We're
of a
so
Switch volume.
popular.
We're famous.
We've made it.
We've made it. If you are watching this podcast right now, and you are from my stream, and you're going to be my next stream, the secret message is Ronald Weasley.
Ronald Weasley. Wow.
So you say it in the stream, Ronald Weasley. I know you got to this bit of the episode, and you are very, very cool.
Congratulations.
Congratulations if you made it. Give us a review. Send in your reviews. Send in your thoughts.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, we've got 5-star reviews across the board. There's not one bad review.
Wow.
I know on Spotify alone, we've got 12 5-star reviews.
12. Damn.
12. We've got 12. I think it's
That's so good.
12. So yeah, I do appreciate it. Thank you guys for listening. Honestly,
thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Much love to you all. Hope you all have a great week. We will see you next week. We'll be joined by Alan.
Yes.
Hasta la vista, baby. See you soon. Bye, guys.
Bye.